theoretically, if you removed one, which would make the least uproar?
The fast walking. 100%.
Fast walking is an event.
That's in the Olympics.
It's an Olympic
Can you
sport.
look up fast walking?
No, they're running. They are running.
Wait,
Look at this. Yes.
Oh, it's a scam.
That's it.
What are you doing?
You look breathable, man.
It's a skill. The Moadib.
I learned what racism is too because I watched a 3.5 hour video by FD Signifier about the Kendrick Drake beef. 3.5 hours.
Why are you watching a Tekken player?
It was just a 3 hour. It was a 3 hour long video, and it just says Kendrick won, but it's really slowed down.
Really slowly.
What is
slowly.
there to unpack?
Dude, so much.
Oh,
That's
God.
what I was saying. Most of it wasn't about the beef.
There's a phrase that's like, you give someone 2 hours, they can convince you of anything.
I think so. I was like, I could be falling for propaganda, but I enjoyed it.
I'm starting to hate video essays, man.
I think
Starting to, bro.
This guy makes good video essays, I think.
I love videos. It is generally my bread and butter content of watching shit on YouTube, which I do every night now. But I do think sometimes you're like, this didn't need a video
There's
essay.
fucking two. In my head, there's 3 types of video essays. There's the good ones that are video essays.
Yeah.
Then there's lay in front of green screen man holding little tiny
No, I don't want to hear
clip-on lav microphone.
I don't want to hear shit about tomato anus.
and it's like
I love that guy.
This is also Nikki Jakey.
I don't know how to make. Yeah, he invented it though, kind of.
He invented it a little bit.
He popularized it.
Does anyone if anyone's got a good recommendation for a Hawk Tuah documentary, please hit my line.
What did you say the other day?
Oh, I said a Hawk of Duty tour.
Dude, that's crazy.
Wow.
Dude, someone
That's
messaged me.
why.
I usually hate getting DMs. And the same day he told me that, I hate getting DMs, but it just pulled it up. It's Twitter DM request, and it only says one thing. It's not like, hey, check this out. Hey, I thought of this. It just said Grok Tua. And I'm like, I was like, finally some good fucking
The
food.
18 plus edition.
me and Elon laughing at a joke.
I don't think he would, because it'd be like,
he'd laugh. He'd
No, he
cackle.
loved that.
no,
love
dude, he
that.
would hate that
No,
because it
you-
besmirches Grok.
You want him to hate it because you don't want to laugh at what he laughs at, but he would love that.
He would say, "Did
right.
Grok write this?" He would think Grok wrote it.
Yeah.
Dude, does Grok know about itself?
Yeah. It can sell. It's
course.
Yeah.
Dude,
Grok knows all.
Grok
that's
is
true.
self-actualized.
He has
pretty
access
true.
to everything.
That's true. By the way, as we speak right now, Donald Trump is experiencing a W crash out on Aiden
Okay,
Ross's street.
pause. A lot to cover from
gotta
that
back up.
sentence.
We gotta back up.
Because almost everything in that sentence is wrong. First off, welcome back to the Yard, episode 181.
That's not it.
It's just not the episode.
You want to start off being wrong
What
again?
is a
180.
what's a W crash out?
Slime doesn't know, but you could ask
You
him.
don't even know?
No, of course not.
Bro.
Oh God, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
No,
This
it's
is
not
bad,
bad.
Ludwig.
We'll let the
I'm
guy-
aging.
Hey,
I'm aging.
Let's get 4 average 30-year-olds.
Oh, admit it.
Well, no, I'm saying you
admit
bring
it.
us up to 30.
Yeah, you're kind of the.
I do, because you guys are so close.
It's true.
You guys are so close to
Hey,
it.
He's not wrong. We are so close.
You're so close to it, Aiden.
Explain W crash outs.
It's kind of. Never mind.
Okay, no. It's why was everything I said wrong? Go ahead.
Because they're not even live right now. The stream ended.
Oh, really? I just ended.
That's part
It
one.
ended like 2 hours ago, yeah.
Okay.
Or an hour ago.
I saw the picture of XQC standing behind Trump as they like walk out of this building, and then I had a vision of when I was sitting behind XQC playing Valorant while he was streaming in this building. I was like, I'm 1 degree of separation away now.
Oh, our Trump number went down to 1.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Wow.
No, actually, the Crimson Blur beat him once, which helps a lot of people out.
Yeah, Crimson Blur actually beat Trump in at SSS.
It was his
Yeah.
Falco, but it counts.
It counts.
It counts.
It has
if
to
you
count.
if you're finding your way to the number, you got to take what you can get.
The Silent Spectre.
The Silent Spectre path. The XQC to Trump is the Silent Spectre path.
You should have Kamala Harris now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Like, don't be a fucking partisan hack.
No, we should get Joe Biden, dude.
Yo.
We should because we could get him back.
That-
I think we could fix him, dude.
Joe, run again.
Because he's actually crashing
Joe,
out.
I got a third party for you. Run again.
Yes.
Yard
Sick.
party. No, we get into politics, we instantly become uncool.
We get Joe and Bernie together. We give them the blood of the youngest boy we know, which is Aiden.
Do you think in the primary in 2020, if Bernie Sanders had had a breathtaking pussy, he would have passed you up?
Theory a lot. I think no, we do double Joe. Joe Biden,
Right?
Joe Rogan.
Yo,
You want to
That's
fucking?
that's actually a ticket to win.
You want a handshake across the aisle?
It's the Dragon Ball Z.
We get double Joe ticket. Okay, down ballot. We got Ludwig, Secretary of Transportation.
oh, I get a cabinet position.
Yeah,
I want to be postmaster general.
you're
that-
Secretary of Transportation.
Is that even a cabinet position?
Aiden,
It
it
no
is.
longer is Aiden.
Oh, really? They took it out? That must have been recent.
It's I believe voted on now or something. I want to be postmaster general.
Well, then you'd have to run if it's
I
voted
will.
on. So
I will deliver your mail.
I want to be
It'll be so expensive to New Zealand and Australia. So prohibitively expensive.
more so.
It'll be
Than
more
now?
Well, it's
It's
already
already
tough.
expensive.
We'll make it worse.
Are you mocking the Japanese with that hat? Considering the current events, sorry, I'm a current event guy.
Yeah.
Japanese stock market
He's-
crashed.
you're-
You're mocking the Japanese with your hat.
He's not. He's a Japanese
Wait,
hat.
the American
He's
stock
a
market
Japanese
crashed.
hat, and he's a French shirt on. He's repping his two nationalities.
Thank you, baby.
Do
And
you,
Carhartt
do you
pants.
find that problematic? That you mock and laugh
So I
at
just
a nation's economy.
I'm not laughing at their economy. The American stock market
So what are you
crashed.
laughing at?
The American stock market crashed.
Oh, you're laughing at that.
No, but it's not like a Japanese thing.
American
Only.
stock market crashing out. L.
Yes! That's
That's not bad. That's not a bad tweet.
I still don't know what is crashing out mean.
He can't handle it. He's
Dub
trying to
it.
find his center.
Dubbin, I know you hate mogul mail and
no,
you
he
hate
can't.
making video now.
He can't explain it.
Explaining it's lame. You just have to look it up on your own time. It's not my job.
well,
to,
actually,
Hey,
it's actually
it's not
true.
my job
It's
to
not my job
educate you.
you.
You got to see it in context and figure it out by yourself.
Amen.
That's just how it be.
You got to just look at 13 tweets with the phrase and then be like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, that's how language typically works anyway.
Or you're just friends with Alex.
Yeah, he's
Who's
tapped
just on
in.
the beat.
He'll say that a lot, and you just get it.
Yeah, I used it wrong a bunch today. I said it to the barista.
Can you,
And a nice crash out to you and your family as well. W.
have you seen Hawk Tuah? It's sweeping the nation to me.
Dude, this reminds me. I think I do this once a month. I go back to the Riot Games mini doc you guys made, and I just replay the part where you deliver the phrase NBA YoungBoy.
Young boy never broke again.
And
Yeah.
I just watch that part and then click out of the video.
I think that might look. I hate tooting my own horn, but I like that part a lot. I actually fought for that to go in. I told Archie, I was like, that has to go.
It's
It
my
was
favorite
one
part.
of the only parts of that video that we asked. We fed them a line. So like one of the only parts where, because I think what the dev said, or she does skins. She works in the skins department. What she said back to you was like, oh, okay, or something like that. And I was like, can you actually go again? And can you just say, I don't know what you're talking about? And her line became that. I think it makes that whole section funnier.
Yeah, much like Mr. Beast, we fake our videos.
Y'all beasting it.
We beasted it.
Yeah.
And
like
then
beasting my
and then
shit.
we all got in a big Discord at Riot later, and we and we chopped it up.
I went to North Carolina. I got a beast infection,
Dude,
which means I made $1 million. I think I got a beast infection. It could also mean I had sex with Mr. Beast.
Right.
okay.
and he gave you the
And
beast
he gave me
infection.
the
That's
symbiote.
disgusting.
And $1 million to not talk about it.
Yeah, and $1 million hush money. Yeah.
NDA.
Yeah.
$1
So how much hush money did you end up getting?
Dude,
From
fucking
Beast?
billions, bro.
Yeah.
With a B.
That's fucking big. Can I have
With
a?
a B.
Can you break
No.
off? Why?
In fact, you owe me 10 bands.
I do owe you 10 bands, but that's you. You just got $1 billion from.
Yeah, but I worked for it.
You worked for it
Yeah.
by keeping your mouth
He
shut.
shut his mouth. He shut his journalist mouth.
Sometimes waiting and listening is more powerful than talking.
No.
Aiden does it every pod.
What are you fucking?
That's what you get for being late.
Yes!
That's what you get for
I
being
love
late.
you.
You were
The
late to
first
sitting
guy
down.
here.
You were
You
late
were
to
late.
sitting
First guy here.
down.
Because
And
I
that's
was taking care of
important.
business.
You were late. We were sitting down. I don't care about the merch. I don't care about your hoodies.
I want to clarify.
Do you know how many bands that made him? That merch?
First guy here doesn't count if you
Band
slept here.
reveal, $300K.
Okay, whoa.
Whoa,
Chill.
hey,
Profit?
Huh? Profit.
Oh,
$300K
shit.
net.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So go fuck yourself.
Damn.
That's what I'm doing in the other room.
Hey, money talks is what he's saying. crying.
Damn, money
If
does
you,
talk.
if you got 10 times what you owe him, 30 times what you owe him,
Well, I don't
Damn.
fucking well, you can't silence me. I'm a different journalist. I'm a different breed.
Beast mode.
Because listen to this. I don't want to say if I end up in a lunchbox like Jamal Khashoggi did for being a journalist.
they didn't put Jamal Khashoggi in a lunchbox.
They put him in a suitcase.
Yeah. Because they treat journalists with respect.
Yeah, right. The Saudis. Well, so Mr. Beast is like, he's kind of like the Saudi Arabia of guys from the Carolinas.
Mr. Beast
Let him
is
speak
the
on this.
Saudi Arabia of guys.
I hope it gets there.
Wow.
That's it, you know.
That's it.
Yeah, and
That's
and
the
he
end of the
won't. And you know
sentence.
why he won't speak to
Because
it?
he threatens journalists like
And
you.
And
And you've been threatened.
the Shogi guy.
I'm the guy who spoke out against them and then ended up in a Turkish
So you
embassy,
think you're gonna-
chopped up like lunch meat.
Okay, I will say, look, there's this Mr. Beast thing going on. We all know about it.
Yeah.
But I saw the guy who made the Mr. Beast video.
You talked to him, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I've DM'd him since. But anyway, he posted like a cease and desist, and then somebody replied. They're like, "Hey, by the way, he's not suicidal," and he hearted the comment, and it's like, you're not gonna get fucking.
That's crazy, dude.
Like he's gonna get taken out by Mr. Beast operatives to silence the story.
Also in the Turkish embassy.
Yeah.
I've seen like 3 genuine posts being like, "I'm not suicidal." It's like, you're good.
Dude, no, it's just so easy to say. It's like
Yeah.
such
It
low
is a
stakes
gimme.
insurance.
Well, I get the size difference, but it's like, I don't know what streamer has ops like Aiden Ross maybe.
Dude, look.
No one has Boeing level ops in streaming.
Well, no,
Aiden,
excuse
my
me.
bro.
I think Aiden's got shooters like that. Maybe he doesn't have ops like that yet, but I think he has shooters like that.
You think I have
Dude,
people
it's the
who would
Fortnite
do
thing.
it for
Ops
me?
are shooters.
Ross. Just to be clear, Aiden Ross.
Oh, Aiden Ross. I was like,
Yeah.
you think I have people I can mobilize
No.
in a militia?
No, I think Aiden does.
I think Aiden has people who think they would do that.
I think he's got ride or die shooters, and I have one ride or die shooter. His name's Nick Yingling.
I would shoot for you.
Excuse
me?
I think you would shoot on your own volition, not for me.
Of course I would for you.
You think I wouldn't shoot for you?
Nah, you wouldn't shoot for
I
me.
don't even ask. I shoot for you.
You don't shoot for me.
I shoot people you didn't want me to shoot.
See, that's not a shooter.
That is a
That
shooter.
is a shooter.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
like,
shooter.
It's like
No.
that's like a fucking bad shooter.
The
You
hard
don't
part
need
is
to tell
doing
me.
the shooting.
I'm
You
walking
need
in
to
like,
tell me,
bang,
and
bang.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't even play along with this. I'm not a shooter.
I know you're not a shooter. He's not a shooter.
I wouldn't shoot.
You're not a shooter.
That's fucked up to say.
Have you shot a gun in the past 10 years?
Yes.
He's a shooter.
Is a shooter?
Dude, he's your biggest shooter.
Is a shooter
He's shooting men and women.
someone who would take an op on a paramotor ride?
Yeah.
See?
That's
Yeah,
a shooter.
he's a shooter. But see, that's why I think Simon's not a shooter for me, because I feel like he would just take anyone who he really hates
Well,
on a
wait, here's the
paramotor
thing.
ride.
If you
And then
had,
say it
if
was
you had
for
an
you.
enemy
Yeah.
and you said this
Take
guy,
stands on a paramotor ride.
but only if you wanted to. Because I would do that on my own volition.
Sir?
And I will do that on my own volition.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, let me call him up.
Are you calling Pizza Hut later?
Dude, I had so many Pizza Hut enjoyers get mad at me because I did this pizza review and I ordered a personal pan pizza and it's like that 6-inch
no,
one.
they taste different, bro.
They do taste different.
I tried to yell through the screen.
I had a lot of yell through the screeners, DM me after, being like, "You really did Pizza Hut wrong."
yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I didn't get the other ones I got like I always try to get the smallest one, but their smallest one's like ass.
Just to be clear, though, like Pizza Hut is terrible. So
Yeah, it would have been higher, but still low. But I also think it's their fault. If you put something that horse ass on your website,
Say you're not suicidal.
Pizza Hut, you could cut for me, but I'm not suicidal.
There you go. Other arm up. There. You know what you're supposed to do is order the cookie with the pizza.
The Pazuki?
No, I'm talking about the cook because every Pizza Hut sells drugs. You order pizza, Pazuki, and the cookie pack,
yeah.
and that's how.
Aiden did drugs in Mexico. I think he might have done steroids or he might have had like an anabolic child he hooked himself up to.
Are you the Jose
an
Canseco
anabolic
of the
child?
yard?
Did he hook himself up to anabolic children?
So here's the thing. He came back weirdly early from Mexico because I think he did a crime. and he made it in time for the end of basketball.
Okay.
And then he started off looking horrible, awful. And then he went on the bench, and I think he injected something. And then he came off the bench, and he dropped like fucking 8 in a row. Just went crazy town.
Yeah.
And he's never done that ever.
I did
I
go crazy.
get it.
I
I've
think
been
we were
going
on the
crazy.
same team. It's not
I've
like
been
it's not a
going
jealousy
crazy.
thing. We're on the same team.
Okay. Well, I
so-
think there is jealousy if he's
climbed-
dropping.
I climbed
I'm
the-
saying
the draft
objectively,
ladder while
I
you were
think
gone.
he did drug. What?
Dude, I didn't want to have to tell you about this now, but it's the Ozempic. He's been on that.
Yo,
I've been cutting.
He's been trying to cut. He's been trying to disappear.
Oh my God, you're like glistening, kind of.
Yeah, it's from the
What'd you
anabolic
do, man?
Kid.
What'd you do in Mexico, man?
I went to an all-inclusive resort, which was a food desert, much like
I
Pontins.
think that's good, by the way.
All inclusive resort.
Yeah, I don't like.
I've never been to one.
It'd be good if-
I went for a wedding. It was my girlfriend's friend's wedding, and it was 1-to-1 with Pontins in terms of the food desert.
You can put your shirt
situation.
down now.
Wait, me?
You can put it down now.
What's the point of doing the Ozempic if I don't do this? For like most
What's the
of it?
point of getting the Drake ab implants if I can't show them off on
Yeah,
camera?
it's weird. I mean, I look great. I forgot algebra yesterday,
What
but
is
I
that?
feel great.
Dude, you also don't eat.
Me?
Yeah.
I have been eating.
You like actually hate eating, which I always think is weird.
I've been throwing it back these last 2
So wait,
weeks.
you went to Mexican Pontins?
I went to Mexican Pontins for a wedding, and there were admittedly less mascots around, but there was an
What's the fucking point?
and the one funny thing that happened was the last evening is after the wedding is over, and the bride wants to go for a night swim at the pools, and a bunch of people go, and there's a lot of people around our age, and there's this one guy. I'm the only person from the West Coast at this wedding. There's only people from like the East Coast and the South, and there's a few people who are friends of the groom who are like a bit southern frat boy-y, if you will.
This is just coming up in rock paper scissors, so you have to like keep saying like, "Oh, on shoot."
And
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, my bad, West Coast.
Yeah, you played a bunch of melee sets with these guys. and
No,
it's
sorry,
fu-
we call it Rage Cage. We call it Rage Cage.
Oh, Beirut.
And this one guy has a particular frat energy. I will not say his name. He
Let's call him Dubbin.
it's like 2 a.m. and he seems particularly energetic, and he's in the pool. Everybody's talking, but he's loud. Somebody says, let's call him Matt. You're such an enigma. And and Cameron said, "What'd you call me?" And then a neighbor.
Let's not call him Dubbin anymore.
And then and then everybody in the tub is like, "Whoa, come on!" Like, is like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, why did you say that?" He's like, "Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like, we'll call my cousin Pele. We'll it's okay because my cousin's black." He hits like every beat of the like why it's okay and actually not
Whoa.
offensive, and then everybody's telling him to shut up basically. And this for 5 minutes. After the first 5 minutes, he starts apologizing to people.
Oh no!
And he turns and he's trying to apologize to each person and say like how he's so sorry this happened.
Dude.
And after the first 2 apologies, people are getting upset that he's just apologizing and keeps bringing it up. And we're like, please just stop talking about it. It's fine. We're
Bro,
moving
I'd be
on.
so sad
Like,
though if I'm chilling in the tub and I got canceled in the tub.
I can't. We're-
Wedding got canceled in the tub with
the
That's
wedding's
freaking
over.
canceled in the
He's like, I
tub,
didn't want to
bro.
offend anybody. He's like, it said it was the best intentions.
It was critical. He was there.
Yeah.
And
Wait, how do you say the N word with the best intentions?
I don't know. For the next 25 minutes,
like-
this guy will not stop interrupting the rest of the people's conversation.
Dude, that's
to say I'm
crazy.
so sorry. I didn't mean to
I
ruin the
shouldn't have
night.
said it,
And
man.
people start breaking. They're like, Matt, shut the fuck up. And I said, Matt, 20 minutes in, I said, Matt, if you apologize again, I'm going to kill myself in this hot tub in front of you.
I'm gonna go under the water and not come back up.
And finally, he kind of winds down a bit, and we're starting to leave. We're getting out of the tub, and he asks to shotgun one more beer, which is insane because everybody is clearly tired and wants to go to bed.
No, that's a good
but
idea.
2 people say they'll do it with him, including Zipper 3, which was very funny because she never shotguns beers.
She said only
I have a video. I
said
have a video of this.
Nah, pause. Because why did she say?
Wait, why now?
Yeah.
Why, Loki,
She waits
why
for
now?
for Matt to drop the N word. She's like, wait, I've never shotgun.
So she's leaving me. She's leaving me for
only
this
with
guy.
a racist.
Only with the
That's
race.
my policy.
They pop the beer. He's asking me if I have keys. We're in Mexico. I'm like, I don't have keys. I don't have my fucking car here.
You gotta use your
Matt.
tooth.
And
Use your British teeth.
So he bites into it, rips the beer, crushes it before everybody else, and he's like, and then he looks at everybody and he's like, "Who's that neighbor now? Who's that neighbor now?"
way.
And we were like, "Dude, what the fuck?
That is
you spent the
crazy.
last 30 minutes apologizing about saying it."
Okay.
And then we leave. And the next morning, I talked to
the
you.
pass appears, it floats up over his head.
I bump into the bride and groom, and we're revisiting this story from the previous night, and they're both like, "Oh my fucking god! Like, I can't believe he was saying this. I can't believe he was doing this." He sent me a text this morning that I'm like, "Sorry if I upset people," and they reveal to me that he had been doing coke that evening, and it all came together, and I had this very vivid memory of Slime in the car with me, telling me about this one time that Miles was drinking and doing coke, and he wouldn't.
I thought he was gonna bleep the name for sure.
We can believe the name if necessary.
That's
And
a long time ago.
Miles, they're driving. I think you're driving to like the Pomona house, right? And Miles will not stop repeating the same conversation point for like 30 minutes in this drive. And you said you wanted to kill him. And in that moment, I was like, oh my God, Matt was stuck in the racist coke loop.
Yeah.
He couldn't exit the coke loop.
To be clear,
Miles was on the racist.
He wasn't on the racist coke loop, just the coke loop.
Yeah, we had got back from a party, and it was just sometimes there's coke, and that's okay. But it was at the time Josh wanted to like quit Melee. This was like 6 years ago now. Josh wanted to like quit Melee and like start a family, which was something I was clowning him on. I was like, "You're 20, so jot that down." Mm-hmm. That's insane to say. But then Miles, in the car ride home, me, Josh, and himself, he's in the back just explaining to Josh. He's like, "But don't you want to slay dragons? Don't you want to like be the best?" And Josh is like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just can't think about it." He's like, but think about it. You could be the best, and then you could slay dragons." And I'm like, I'm gonna lose my fucking, because it was like a long drive. It was like 30 minutes. I'm like white knuckling, and I get home and I'm just like, "Miles, do not talk to me. Go in the kitchen. Leave me alone," because it was just like overloaded. So yeah, I've never done that before. I've never done coke before, but I guess it just puts you in the infinity symbol.
Yeah, it's the coke loop. Whoa, it's just me alone doing an ad by myself because I forgot to have us do this on the main set. Little merch plug. For those who don't know, we put this out just recently. If you want a little nice hoodie with a patch on it, or a cardigan, or some underwear, or a t-shirt with Slime hitting a crack pipe, you can get those things right now at the yard.sale. You can just jaunt on over and buy them. We have pre-orders for stuff that's out of stock already, so you're able to buy anything you would like. And then there's quite a bit of stuff left in stock, especially in smalls and mediums, if you're looking for that. And I know what you might be thinking, international listener who's looked at the shipping prices before and said, "How could shipping possibly be this expensive? I will never buy this." Well, for the pre-order products, we finally fixed that, and for all future drops. So if you order one of the pre-order products that's already sold out, and you're willing to wait a few months to get it shipped to you, the international shipping is now really, really affordable. So go check it out. And look at the cute little patch, man. You can touch it. It's not embroidered. It's its own little thing, and it's an acid wash hoodie. I really like it, and you can go get it too. Okay, why don't you go look? Or you don't have to. If you don't want it, you don't have to buy it. So I'm doing this.
It's cool you went to a racist wedding.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well,
I feel like most resorts at, even if they're all inclusive, actually exclude some people.
They're actually all exclusive.
Well,
Is that
what
like
all
Eminem?
inclusive means racist.
Because what?
because
All inclusive means including racists.
so much for the tolerant left.
Type
sorry.
shit.
So if you want free speech to be abandoned,
Yeah.
okay, then
Cabo is where the last bastion of free speech.
dude, why do we call it a groom? Do you ever think about that?
Because we used to marry children.
We used to we used to bewed children.
It used to be children.
And we didn't change the name.
Your wife had to be a child.
Yeah, you'd have to marry a child the moment they became mature, like Sneako desires.
Mature.
If you say all this in Ben Shapiro's voice, it feels like a real argument.
Yeah, it feels like you're getting somewhere.
Well, we call it a groom because
It's about sexual maturity.
it's about maturity. But if a 7-year-old is mature, then who am I?
Good at that.
The sneako clip, I don't watch a lot of moistcritikal videos. That sneako clip is crazy because much like moistcritikal, my thought process is, surely, like if I give this guy the benefit of the doubt and he just explains a little more, he'll create some room or like ambiguity or like be more, it'll become more clear he's being reasonable in some way. And then every time moistcritikal says that, he cuts to the video of Sneako making it worse. Like saying, like lowering the age that they're talking about. And he stops at every opportunity to make it mildly better. And he's like, no, it's actually the worst version of what you can imagine.
The best part's when Charlie goes to like a ridiculous, like he goes to 12. And he's like a 12-year-old then. And Sneako's like, are they mature?
Dude, that's crazy.
I know. He's crazy. He's going down like a ladder.
Can they stack before it falls over? I mean, that's like a detail I can't just not know.
They call it the block test.
We call it the block test. Like 10 is pretty mature. I can get 11.
I basically got the takeaway that all that matters for a girl or woman is their physical maturity and not their mental or emotional state at all, because they're meant to just pump out kids in his desired theocratic state.
That's crazy.
I think that's his take.
When we started calling them grooms, and then we changed the rules to include all women, not just children. Right. Because for a long time it was both. And in some countries, maybe it still is. I don't know.
You know, women only have been able to vote for 105 years.
I didn't know that.
That makes me so fucking mad.
Yeah, look what happened when we got COVID.
You want it to be shorter or longer?
Wait, pause. What?
You think women invented...
Pause.
I mean, it didn't happen 200 years ago. We didn't have COVID. We had dope shit like the Black Plague.
200 years ago.
That sounds cooler, right?
Actually, about 100 years ago, we had the Spanish flu, which was crazy.
And similar to COVID.
I don't even think people were voting.
We had El Flu.
You know what? It was called the Spanish flu to demonize it in that way.
I was going to say, was it the Spanish flu? Did it start in America?
Yeah, it didn't start in Spain. And even if it did...
Wait, the Spanish flu is basically like the old version of the Wuhan flu?
Dude, you know how easily...
Yes, or marijuana, which is called cannabis, but we call it marijuana because
it's like if the Wuhan flu was the actual name for it.
Wait, we call it marijuana because it's Mexican sounding?
Yeah, because we wanted to... These Puritan conservatives, or Democrats at the time before they flipped...
To demonize the drug.
They wanted to demonize the drug and other it, so they gave it a Hispanic name. That's true. Whoa. It's called cannabis.
Where did marijuana come from?
Well, that's the Mexican word for it, the Spanish word.
Oh, they just use that?
Yeah, they just use the Spanish word, made it popular. We call the drug the Spanish word, so it sounds like some exotic evil.
We need a drug called the Spanish word.
That's the strain I'm growing right now.
I'm growing some Spanish word.
In the basement. We have a long history of making it sound like it was someone else who's making our kids listen to jazz and whatnot.
Yeah, but, you know... We're past
But now
that
Aiden Ross, Trump crashing out live on stream.
What do you think?
We're in a good spot.
What do you think Kamala needs to win this flood? What can you do?
I can't do shit. I'm
on the frontier.
You could turn some voters out.
This ain't me.
Whoa. You could turn some voters out.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. I'm talking some 55-year-old.
Turn out for Kamala.
On the fence.
55 plus turnout for Kamala event. Gala.
The Ludwig no loads refused cum dump gala.
Okay, wow. So much more crass. So much more on the nose.
It's so gross.
Obviously.
Dude,
no, I had like a subtle implication.
So funny.
What do you just...
No, there's like a runway. There's like a fashion runway. Yeah. There's like people are dressing up in like what are you wearing at the Ludwig cum dump gala? He just has a bow tie on, nothing else.
Dude, I don't really like the name to be clear, but I am here wearing an outfit.
And Emma Chamberlain can interview people.
Yeah, it would be just like
Zendaya's outfit at the Ludwig cum dump for Kamala at gala.
I don't like the name personally.
Okay, then what is happening at the Ludwig cum dump?
It's the Shohei Ohtani anime fat con.
I also don't like. I find it all a bit crass personally.
The Carmine Core cum dump for Kamala.
What do you think is going on at the Ludwig cum dump gala? Do you think they hors d'oeuvres? No, they came for one thing.
Why is this making it better?
And Quavo's still there.
I know what they came for. It's not subtle. It's in the name.
So what do you want to call it then?
I don't want to run the gala.
No, you have to.
So you don't want to have an impact.
So you want Trump to get elected?
Okay, I see. I get that.
That makes
What
sense.
if,
Because he's rich. Because he's rich. Yeah.
What if the cum dump was for Robert Kennedy Jr.? Are you suddenly
I'm
interested?
back in.
Okay.
I'm back in.
Okay. You're a
If
third
it's
party shill.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. F. doing fucking 1,000 push-ups for every person who turns out live on stage, I'm there.
Wait, you're the one
100%.
turning out, presumably.
I do think third-party voters or, smaller
Truthers, you mean?
truth, yeah. I mean, he's not third-party, but like people who aren't in the bipartisan run, they should have to do their own cum dump. They should have to.
You should.
Just in general?
I mean, if you want votes.
Yeah, well, I think when they all go on ABC to do the
Right.
mandatory cum dump,
Right.
and they have and they have
Such a
equal amount of
crass
time.
term, I'm realizing. I don't think I like the term.
I just think
like the
if
term.
No.
Kamala and Trump both get time on TV on ABC to do their cum dumps,
Right. Right.
then Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
So crass.
as the forerunning third party should get to do his cum dump.
It's best of 5 too.
Best of 5.
Best of
And
5.
then they'll do the next cum dump on Fox because you got to split the airtime.
Yeah.
can't-
Aiden's stupid rules in play.
Yeah, it's a whole election committee type of thing. You know?
Why are you disengaging with this?
Huh? Why do you need me to engage? You got 3. You can keep it rolling. I find it a bit crass personally.
What changed?
Too crass.
What changed?
What do you mean what changed?
Was it about, is it because it's a Democrat thing?
You can't look through 180 episodes of this podcast and find me chirping up about cum dumps happily. I've been firm in this issue to all voters watching, and I have not swayed, and I will not sway when I become
Well, I
president of
ask
the
you
pod.
again, because you apparently don't care about politics. What does Kamala got to do to beat Trump, and how can you help?
She's got to get more votes for sure.
Right.
I think in
Well,
like
not just that.
I think
didn't
in like
think
a
about
few
it.
We
swing
will put,
states.
like we did last time, we'll put fake ones in for that. We got to cover.
Yeah, that's fine.
huge.
Yeah, well, okay.
But I'm talking about the culture.
I mean, I imagine all that matters is like fucking boots on grounds effort in getting people who are like 40 to 60 to think that
I'm sorry. You should be going to a factory in Pittsburgh, speaking with the union, and then doing the cum dump with them.
He sees what I see. He gets the vision.
Just like, all right, boys, you take it. So I'm your Secret Service. I unhook the velvet
you will not
rope.
be my Secret Service.
I unhook the velvet rope. You're in stirrups, right?
Yeah.
I'm in stirrups.
Yeah, it's gay missionary cum dump event.
We make shirts and it says jizz on that thing, and then the back says cock tuah.
Cock to it. Because it's like hawk to it.
You're all horny.
No one's horny. We just want to put you to work for once in your fucking miserable life.
I'm horny to go to the polls.
You can mobilize your following that you refuse to mobilize.
I can't imagine
Just
a
like you
human riffing
refuse to report
about
on
cum
Mr.
dumps.
Beast.
I can't imagine 3 humans riffing about cum dumps for 5 minutes and being like, I'm not horny.
There's nothing horny about
Nothing
this.
horny.
What the
You
hell,
said
man?
I'm in stirrups.
Oh, tent check.
Why do you have to
tent,
you
tent
called it
check?
gay-
Why do you have to
Nothing
make this like
there.
a sexual thing?
You called it cock tuah. You said gay
That's
missionary
anatomy.
in
That's
stirrups.
science.
Gay missionary
And then
in
when we
stirrups.
were out, you said I was cum dumping the union men.
Okay. So let me guess. So science.
No. They're
I
cum
just
dumping
think-
you.
I just
Pro
think-
union.
I did. If you took your cum dumping off the air, boots on the ground, like you were saying, and you went to the Upper Michigan Peninsula, where the voters really matter.
Call it the
Right.
Rust Belt.
That's not what that is.
That's not the Rust Belt.
Close to the Rust Belt.
Yeah. Sure.
Come dump a few auto workers. Turn the tides.
Ew.
Okay, so listen.
Ew.
You know what we should have? A yard election.
Or an episode without talking about cum.
You just brought it up.
How else is she gonna win, dude?
Look, man.
Trump?
But honestly, she'll win by having a stellar debate.
Yeah, that's your real answer.
She has a stellar debate.
We should
Content guy.
She opens her emergency card they gave her and it says, "I'm rubber, you're glue."
Dude, if she pulls, I'm not even lying. I've been waiting for a presidential candidate to do this. They just need the reverse Uno card.
Did you pull out literally?
And then they pull out, because that clip farm would go crazy.
Yeah, that goes on Facebook. That goes unbelievably hard.
That goes hard.
Even on the other side, like right-wing people think, yeah, this is what liberals think politics are, and they like self-own themselves. Like they're playing with childish toys. We are Roman statue PFPs.
As far as what I can do, I got reached out to, I remember, by the Biden campaign.
No way.
You did?
Yeah, like to go to some fucking gala or whatever. Well,
No way. Well,
I turned it down.
what the hell?
Turned
You
it
could have
down.
done some fucking good in this damn world. He still got elected without your hole, but
Yeah, no, it seemed cringe.
it is cringe. I think anytime, dude, I remember Broad City had, which is a sitcom I really liked, had Hillary Clinton on.
Oh, I hate this
And
episode.
Lana, one of the characters, was just like so obsessed with Hillary.
This episode, dude.
It was like you're thinking about it and actually cringing, and it was that everyone collectively was like, "Oh,
It's a great show too.
Jesus Christ!"
It's a great show.
It was really bad, and I think it's interesting how politics is just this like fucking spiky thing that just kills being cool.
I think
Instantly.
the only cool shit I've seen is like the Zach Galifianakis Between Two Ferns.
That was when Blood was still president, though.
That was an
Hillary
enrollment
one
campaign for
wasn't?
healthcare. No,
He did
The
a
Hillary
Hillary
one she was
one.
running,
Hillary
which
one?
is actually worse.
I don't even think that one. I don't even remember what happened in that
Doing
one.
something with a sitting president, with
No,
Broad City,
what
she
I'm
was
saying
running
is,
for president.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did one with Hillary.
Doing something with a sitting president, which Hillary wasn't. He did one with Hillary.
Do you think that was good though?
really?
I didn't think it was bad. I mean, it's not like the best app, but I thought it was fine.
Maybe you can get yourself out of it if you're like funny enough.
Yeah, I think if you have enough jokes that you crack.
Broad City was like extremely like glazing. It
I
was
mean,
just
the Aiden Ross stream was glazing, but it was great content.
I think it's a different type of
They
glaze.
probably had
Many
they
men.
probably got 500 scripts deep before that shit got approved, dude. I can't imagine the difference between draft one and what they actually shot.
Trump was wearing like a RHODE lav mic on his chest, and I'm like, there's 4 Secret Service people that have to look at that
Yeah.
and like dust it and make sure it isn't like
Maybe
a-
not his Secret Service.
Maybe not his Secret Service.
His Secret Service is like, hey, you want to throw it on? We're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That and the mic was bad at the end too.
I didn't even watch it. I woke up and it was over. I just saw the shit post.
It was very quick. I mean, he just he shot the shit. He explained streaming. He played a game called react to this person I put on the screen and say one word to describe them. And
That's good content.
and then fucking gave him a Rolex worth I don't know how much money, and then give him a Cybertruck wrapped with him
saw
after
that
he
part.
got shot.
What?
Wrapped with the picture of him being like, yeah, America.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's like low key an assassination attempt.
To give him a cyber
It's like that's gonna pan out like 2 years from now.
He opens the door. It's like,
Come on in. The accelerator stopped working. I can't move.
Trump, put your head in the truck. Take a look. There's cool stuff in here.
That's crazy.
yeah, he won't drive it. I also, when I see shit like that, I wonder if it's like they just rented it, took it back to the wrap place, took the wrap off, sent it back to the rental.
What do you think the last time Trump drove a car was?
Dude,
Since before he's
20
president.
years.
I feel like way
Maybe-
before that. I feel like he's
maybe
had
never.
driver
Maybe never.
since he was like
Dude,
30
maybe,
years
maybe
old.
he's been,
No.
maybe he's been mangoing it this whole time.
Well,
his
presidents
entire
aren't
life.
allowed to drive, famously.
Really?
Yeah, so no president has driven since becoming president.
That must be so. Maybe that's what you do when you're done being president.
They all keep
I've-
going
I will
to
say-
Dave and Buster's. We had to stop them.
to feel
They
something.
use their free money.
Does a golf cart count?
No.
No.
Okay. That's tough. You
Oh,
made that hard
sweet.
on me.
It's crazy they let him drive a golf cart too.
I feel, yeah, he rides that
Yeah,
shit. for sure.
he's whipping that shit for
I mean,
sure.
look, again,
President's
his
taking-
Secret Service is different.
taking weekend trips to Catalina just to get behind the wheel again.
Just to feel something. I feel like he must have been a car collector. No, he's rich as fuck. I feel
Yeah,
like he drove cars
drives
before
them. I don't think he
president.
drives shit.
Well, he grew up in New York, which is famously you don't really need a car. And I think it's been probably like 30 years.
Do you think he's Millie rocked?
No.
Do you
No,
think
I don't-
after the elections, Twitter will be a better place?
After the elections?
After the elections.
Everything is going to get worse and worse, and I don't know what'll fix it.
Doomer?
Twitter will keep getting worse forever.
Boomer.
Okay.
I think it gets better post-election.
How?
I think people just care less about being so divisive. I think they're like putting on a show of divisiveness so their candidate wins.
The thing is, we elect a new person every 4 years, or the same person twice.
I think the guy that runs the
doesn't
website
change.
is divisive.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty separate. The election like spikes certain aspects of it, but I think it mostly has to do with Elon.
I think it got way worse because of the elections.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think it'll get better after they're done.
If we're like here and better is like here, okay, sure. But what is that really saying? It's like, who cares? It's still like we're in the slop mines.
It just means the indomitable human spirit will always thrive.
Yeah, man, it'll be relatively better. Yes. Good. All right, jumping.
By the way, if I sound a little bit sick, it's because I worked a 4-hour shift at a regular job. It almost killed me.
Oh my god!
Which is something
We
had to split the tips with the bar.
Which is something you two guys haven't done
You
probably
wouldn't know.
ever
You wouldn't know.
ever in your life.
Wait, real quick, show of hands. Who's had the most jobs?
100%.
Oh wait, no, I love this game. Hey, let's play which podcaster from this $1 million plus earning podcast is the most down to earth?
Yeah.
I think it's me.
So slime.
He's worked just
Having money doesn't make me
I'm
not.
so excited to play the game.
That's
me.
That's me.
I pride myself on that. Having money doesn't make me not down to earth because I fucking give it away.
It does. It does.
No,
It inherently does.
I don't think
It's
so.
an evil that
Do you
twists.
think inherently?
Yes.
I think you're the guy who bought a car from Schlatt 3 months ago and it is sat in the driveway doing nothing.
He's not saying he's down to
first
earth,
off,
though.
I got a great deal on that.
He actually did.
I got a great deal on that.
You haven't driven it.
So I haven't put miles on it. Yeah, it has 38K miles and it's a 97.
You have 6 vehicles.
5.
So that's bad.
Why is that bad?
No, it's a
Jay Leno does it and you cum your pants and you make a cum dump party.
because
What point
Jay Leno come up
is
night.
Slime trying to make it? What are you? Because he's
My
not
point-
saying he's down to earth.
I know, but what I'm
And
saying
that was
is
a great buy. It's a 97 with 38K miles.
It is crazy to have that few miles on a 97. I will
And
say
you're
that.
sad that I'm not stacking on more?
I'm not trying to say like look at us, but I'm trying to say there is a level of opulence and excess that you typically lean
See,
into.
now he's using words like opulence
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
trying to separate himself from the average
You lean
everyday
into
man.
it.
You're not opulent.
I lean out of it out of a sense of shame, and that shame keeps me healthy. That's
Shame
all.
comes from the devil.
No, it doesn't. It comes from God.
No,
Dude, no, it comes from God
it comes
Christ.
from the devil.
Okay, so you do a sin.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
God shaming you.
Do you know
for
what
it.
God gives you if you sin?
Forgiveness.
Girl, he loves you to death, and he sucks on your penis.
Yeah, I was so with him. I was so with him till and I'm gonna tell you when I switch. It's when you said the sucks.
Sucks to dry.
Yeah, that's the part where I
Does he?
switched.
Does he?
What? What part do you not like?
Does he love pedophiles?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
does.
If
He
you
does.
repent.
Those are his top shooters.
Pause.
No,
Those are
but
his
it's
top
not like that. It's just
Pause. Why are you as a deity love
Pause. Why did
pedophiles?
God make man?
Why are you as a deity forgiving?
Like when God sees Lil Pump shaving a pedophile's head bald on
man.
stream.
Why is a little pump shaving?
Does he
Have
like
you not
it?
seen this French Montana? You didn't see
doesn't have
French
his phone.
Montana?
Is
French Montana a pedophile?
French Montana, no, slapped a pedophile. I think's clean across the face.
And Lil Pump was there.
Lil
Dude,
Pump
shit's
shaves
going
him.
down on X. The everything.
Yeah,
app.
no,
Yeah.
This is all on X.
this is kick. This
It's
is
on X.
It
gets put on X.
It gets put on X. New age
It's
content's
so,
different,
dude,
man.
catching pedophiles on Kick is so funny because you're probably just catching another live streamer on the platform.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a high chance they're streaming
You're just
right now.
bumping into another guy streaming on the same site.
I gotta say, because you used to admonish it when it was thriving. I miss the days of Corpse Husbando.
To you.
Of Corpse Husband posting his hand on Twitter, 300K likes. Because now it's fucking Yoxic reposting a clip of Vitali finding a pedophile.
You know what'd be lit, though?
And then making him do bare oil wrestling. and it's just, we've become different.
Imagine the pedophiles. They all get together in their forum and they go, "We got to strike back." And then when Vitaly shows up and is like, have you been talking to this girl? He's like, no, you have. And they have logs.
Yo.
And they go band for band.
But they're also pedophiles.
They're still pedophiles?
No, because what they do is they get, because it's usually someone who's 20 LARPing as a teen, right? So they get someone who's a teen LARPing as a 40-year-old interested.
They get grok the whole time. The girl's talking to Grok, and then when they show up, it wasn't me. Grok jumped on the grenade.
Grok,
and then
you are
fucking
now,
Grok comes
you are
out.
now a pedophile.
Like, how does Grok come
Grok
out?
comes out on like a monitor stand, like fucking Elon's there.
SpongeBob.
Like Plankton's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, no, I think it's a free market thing. Like, there is, at the end of the day, people are willing to see this. And this is what I always warned you against. This is just an evolution of Corpse Husbando posting hand.
It starts with corpse husband.
Dude,
You were always lost. And one day you hate. I made fun of you for being a drama YouTuber, and now you hate being a drama YouTuber. I'm always right.
You're not always right.
This time I'm right.
You're not. Well, no. No.
Duh, baby, I'm
Wrong.
right. It's being a drama YouTuber. Oh, she's your man. One time I ordered HelloFresh, and instead of getting like a fresh bunch of food, like recipes, over 40 choices and stuff like that, pre-portioned
The
ingredients.
normal thing you would normally get.
The normal thing I would normally get and enjoy and love.
Yeah.
There's a man inside.
There was a man.
There was a
What that little rascal getting there for?
There was a man inside the box.
Okay.
And all he did was ask me riddles.
He was alive.
Oh, he was alive.
Okay.
he's
he was
one of the 100+ add-ons you can get.
No,
to
he
your
wasn't. He
HelloFresh
didn't
meal.
even check the box for the man. I got the HelloFresh riddle man,
Right. Yeah.
the taster.
Answer my riddles 3 to get the next box.
I got the riddles man, and he fucking wouldn't leave my house.
He wouldn't leave your house?
No, it sucked. But you know what's funny? It also came with all those ingredients, and he actually made me the food. He was just really annoying.
He used all the fresh pre-portioned ingredients that have quick and easy options, and it made you a 15-minute meal?
He made dinner, lunch, and even had some breakfast options in there for me to make it easy.
That kind of sounds convenient.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was convenient, but he was also didn't have any clothes on.
Wow.
He wasn't wearing...
No, he came out of the box butt ass.
Full nude.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to weigh down the package with more than you need to.
I mean, it was already pretty heavy. There also were air holes in it, which I should have known. Anyway.
Well, one time I used HelloFresh. I didn't get a man.
You didn't get a man.
But I did become the man. Because I cooked for my lovely partner, and she was just like, "How'd you make all this stuff?" And I looked at the camera, and I went, "Shh."
And then you, much like Aiden's beautiful partner, you tied the horse bucket around her neck.
Yep. And I said, "Here you go.
Eat your
Here
damn
you go.
food."
Only 3 bites to finish it all. That's all you get."
If you want to roll the dice on whether you get a man in the box, you can sign up at hellofresh.com/freetheyard. You also get free breakfast for life. And one free breakfast item per box while the subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life just by going to hellofresh.com/freetheyard.
Yo, Free the Yard, by the way.
America's #1 meal kit that may or may not occasionally contain
A little man.
A man. He's not little. He's actually. It sounded
He
like
was
he was
five,
normal
like
size.
5'7".
He has to fit. Okay, he's got to
Sizable.
be smaller than that to fit in the box.
Size- it was a big box.
He got really small
He
for
came
me.
out like prank peanuts. He sprang out.
and said,
Hey, whoa, I'm the man.
Honestly, if you're
came out and said, "Hello,
if you're
Fresh."
mostly interested in the man, I wouldn't get the subscription. But if you're interested in the quick, easy to make meals with plenty of options, I would get the subscription.
because that's most likely.
That's most likely what
And
will
if
arrive.
you crack a man, that's just lucky. You just got to
Yeah.
count your
It's
blessings
just
at
like,
that
wow,
point.
that got a man this month.
Anyway, back to the episode where Dubbin is going to turn back into his human flesh, tissue by tissue, in slow motion.
What are you gonna make videos about now?
What do you mean? I play video game. I played Fall Guys yesterday.
On Mogul
Bing,
Mail.
bada, bing, bada, bing, bada, bing, bada,
doesn't
bing,
have
bada,
an
bing,
answer,
bada,
so
bing,
he
bada,
started
bing,
doing
bada,
I like
bing,
the
bada,
clapping.
bing, bada, bing, bada, bing, bada, bing, bada, bing, bada, bing.
It's all right.
YouTube Live.
For Mogul Mail.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why not us? Why not
Can
now?
I stream Breath of the Wild on Mogul Mail?
Dude, that'd be baller.
Honest to God, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to trap you in a room until you beat Breath of the Wild and only feed you through a tube.
Oh my God. Yeah. And sometimes we fart into the tube.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm ready for my food." He's like, "What's this?"
Yeah, it's a 50-50 whether or not you get food or famine.
Food or fart.
Crime or cringe.
Food or fart.
What would you do it for money, for bread?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you do anything for money.
No, you wouldn't
Enough-
do it. You wouldn't
enough
do it
money?
for $2 billion.
Right.
I
so
won't say that.
now the
I
negotiating
don't want
has
to say that
begun.
anymore.
$100,000, would you do it?
100. Yeah.
See, you're
Dude,
fucking.
he would
That's not
literally
even a lot.
5K.
You'd grow old
for
and
you.
die in that
No.
room. You'd never beat it.
I know.
15K.
Do you know what I saw him do last night? It made me
No.
sick. It made me fucking sick. I walk in the room, stream's on,
Dreams on.
and he walks up and he sees this big lava monster, and he's like, "Ah, shit!" And he starts trying to fight it. He can't hit it once. He can't figure out how to hit it. So he goes, "Never mind," and he just runs away. And
This
doesn't
is
fight it.
misleading.
That's crazy.
This is
That's
misleading.
what happened. That's what happened.
It's a hard guy to attack. You can't hit it with your weapons. You have to time the bomb throw on top of his little thing on his back.
So there's a skill ceiling that you're failing.
dude,
to
he had to
achieve.
climb it.
And my heat elixir that are allowing me to be in Gerudo Valley is ticking down.
And in your
I'm gonna
defense,
run
you
out.
also have limited bombs, right?
I don't have. You have
Oh,
unlimited
but-
bombs.
Oh,
but
he has,
I'm
like-
running out of time, and I only have one heat elixir left, and I don't know how far Goron City is. So I have to skip out on this battle before
And
my
if
heat
you
elixir
die, you
runs
lose
out.
a lot of stuff, right?
No.
Oh, you don't lose anything?
Okay, so you don't lose anything, and you have unlimited bombs, and you had a heat elixir. Okay.
Right.
I was gonna run out of the heat
Dude,
elixir.
he had to climb like a comically large hill to get out. And the guy's like trying to attack him while he's climbing. And he's like, "Nah, I'm out."
I had to get the heat armor.
There's probably not
Gotta
a
get
bunch
the
of
heat armor.
there's probably not a bunch of fire peppers lying around in bushes.
There aren't.
He's got like arrows in his butt.
You're saying that-
That's not how you make the elixir. You got to catch the lizards, which I didn't know yet.
you can just eat the fire peppers. You just put
Fuck you
3.
guys.
You can eat the
what do you
fire
want me to
peppers
say?
right
What do you
away.
want me to say right now? I'm fucking bad at video games. I am. I'm terrible at video
yes,
games.
thank you.
Good
But
answer,
not-
good
I'm
answer.
good. I'm good at literally 2 video games.
Nah,
What about nah? You consider nah?
I think you're good at 3.
What?
Whoa. I
What?
added one to your list.
What game?
I
Ludwig?
think
Is it sucking cock and is bisexual and I hate and I'm homophobic and I don't think women should vote? Is that what you're gonna say?
That is the road you've been going down. A crash out.
What
if
were you
will.
gonna say?
Yo, he is crashing.
He's
out.
crashing out right now,
crashing
dude.
There you go.
There you go.
You
I'm not
got
crashing
there.
out.
No, you are crashing out.
I'm W's all the time. I'm W.
Yeah, you're W.
Mario Kart was the third one.
Oh, I am good at that game.
You forgot about it. I think you thought Valorant and Melee, but also Mario Kart. So
no,
yeah,
no,
that's
strikers. He's good at strikers.
there you go.
I'm
4.
good at 4 games.
There we go. 4.
Only games involving Mario could you have a chance of being good
That's
at.
his Mount Rushmore of
Dude.
games we should have him fight against
Valorant
aliens.
is the only game I'm kind of good at that doesn't have Mario in
Yeah,
it.
think about that.
Oh, dude, and the day that they have a Valorant like fucking graphic and Mario joins the fray.
It's only because they have Italy in the game as a cent.
Yeah,
is
he's
the reason why you're good.
He's canonical.
Yeah, which you would be good at Tekken because Claudio's Italian. So think about
Do
it.
you guys think that Pokemon Go to the polls could make a comeback? Because now Pokemon Go is more like a little bit more deep cut.
Why is it hot now?
Dude, it's hot as fuck.
It's
People
always
are
been
playing-
hot. Wait,
I
it's,
think-
to
no,
be
but-
clear, it never died.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying is that
It's just-
people who knew about it in the blow up don't realize it's still hot.
Yeah. You're just finding out that it's hot again. But if you wait, Rich, Zipper is dead today, by the way, guys. So we have
the
Rich
game-
in the background.
Yeah, so we just have our
the
friend.
game started working.
Rich, are you here? Can you pull up Google Trends and look up Pokemon Go in terms of Google Trends popularity?
You just new tab that shit.
Yeah, you can just go to the tab. From 2000, I wanted to come out 2000.
2016.
No, earlier, no?
2016.
2016?
16.
It was
Yeah.
like-
20,
it was
I guess
the
Evo
greatest summer-
2016 was when it popped.
Whatever monitor the timer's on.
2015.
I remember Lucky was late to his SSS
top right,
match
top right.
because there was a
Just
Tauros
explore
outside
topics.
that he wanted to go catch.
Wait, what do you want? What do you want?
If you look up, there's like a Google Trends to search like when it's most Googled, and I think if you click top right and you type in Pokemon Go, it'll pop up. Or maybe it's not under Explore. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh shit.
Wait,
That's
Go.
just Pokemon.
That's just Pokemon.
Yeah,
Go.
Pokemon
Go to
Go,
Explore
Pokemon Go.
Topics, type in Pokemon Go. Wait, 5 years.
Past
Is that
5
long
years
enough?
not enough. No,
That's
past 5 years
long
not enough. No, because you're missing
Oh,
2016.
I forgot we're not in 2020.
What, 2004 to press it, yeah.
This is when Bush got elected again.
Oh shit.
Dumbass.
Damn.
Do you understand what I'm saying
It
when I talk to
fell
you?
off.
Like I'm a cultural touchstone.
Damn,
I might not know what a W crash
It
out
crashed
is.
out.
Dude, I know it!
God.
I want to have
No, dude.
I have a serious question,
Yeah.
and it's not that it's not that crazy, but there's a mixing of like young W streamers and like the old guard and then the older guard. Basically, there's like this 12 to 15 year like age range that streaming has like kind of all encapsulated, right? And what is happening when the older guys like you, Unc, or like the 30-year-old-ish people still want to feel attached to that like young new shit and say shit like W crashout and like kind of like try to bite that culture?
They don't need to, right?
It's not about you're mixing it up, because there's one cohesive group that connects us all.
The live stream?
The viewer.
Oh.
And so if the viewers are the ones who are using, whether it's like hipper emotes, like OM lowercase,
Right.
or it's they're typing W now,
Yeah.
then you just, as the streamer, will naturally adapt.
Isn't there
to
more
your
of a
chat.
disconnect over time though between what that viewer reflects? Because as there's like a greater spread of content and there's more content creators who are older, then the audiences are very disconnected.
It depends. Some creators are, but if you're big or like at a certain size, like you just have crossover. It's just you don't have an option.
My thesis, I guess, more is that to be young is to think that old people are cringe.
Dude, what was that Nick saying that one time?
To move quickly is to move with arrogance. I think that's a fine thing to say. Why does everybody clown him for
I
that?
think about it every 6 months and
It's
laugh.
right.
I thought that was beast.
It's correct.
Because
In chess?
the way he said it like he's Plato. He goes, to move quickly.
It's just, I don't know. It's just like I
is
can't
to
really
move.
help if I start to like look like your heroes. That's not something that I like do on
you
purpose.
made the connection to Plato.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
on you.
I will say,
Plato.
I went to Nick's birthday party and he had just an old head circle of people being like, man, games aren't what they used to be.
Yeah,
Games
exactly.
aren't what they used to. And remember back in the day when we would
No.
have to like mail in a letter to like
No, this was-
Activision and be like, hey, can we please have a skin? You can maybe get a skin if you got like the Halo boards.
This
Nowadays you can't do that.
this was Alex that he's talking about.
Yeah.
who is an old head, and he was just like,
And he also a New
dude,
York
no,
cab
video
driver."
games aren't what they used to be, and Ludwig would be like, how? And he's like, bro, it's just fucking different. It's just different now. And everyone around Alex would be like, yup.
That's so funny.
He was outnumbered for sure.
But I was right.
Wait, do you think you're right?
Yeah,
do you think
all
that
I was
he's-
saying is
do you
video
think that
games-
he's wrong for saying that?
I'm saying video games are way better now than they've ever been ever. They're so much better.
This was in the middle of a conversation.
I'm with you, actually.
This was in a middle of a conversation about how in Halo, if you made it to like the Bungie favorites page by creating something in the community, you would get rewarded with armor, and like that was like a special relationship that could like doesn't really exist anymore. And Ludwig chimes in and is like, you guys are brainwashed.
Okay.
You guys are brainwashed.
Okay.
Don't you?
Their nostalgia coming in their pants. It's bad. It's way better. Dude, Fortnite is so sick.
Dude,
It's so dope.
I'm actually on your
have
side.
you guys heard of PSL?
Pussy, sex, love. I'm sorry.
We
did I
heard
get
of
there?
that, but there's a
Did I
different
get there?
PSL,
Pussy, money, weed.
and this is Penis Star League. Have you heard?
Oh,
Have you heard
yeah,
of Penis
my
Star League?
God.
Won't roll your eyes. This is fun.
It's not fun.
What the
It's
fuck
not
is your
fun.
problem?
Because Aiden goes, Ludwig, can I run a tournament in your warehouse? And then he's taken over 18 of my rooms,
But that you use a lot.
including my office, and it never breaks down. And then
Not true.
what's not true?
There's more space in your office since me starting it. That's a fact.
Don't say a point and then say that's a fact like your own hype man.
That's a fact.
No, I like that.
Also, no. Say it again. I'll be your fact guy.
All right. There's more space in the warehouse than ever since me starting this tournament.
That's a fact.
So you switched the fact.
More space in your
You
office.
said in your room and then you switched to the warehouse.
You did.
Oh, there's also more space in that stream room
There's
than there
less
was when we
space
started.
in my stream room.
No, there's more space
How does that make sense?
because there's less equipment in it than there used to be.
Yeah, you got rid of my stream setup.
No,
No,
like
I
you were
didn't-
saying, how it's going to get better after the election, where it's a little better than it was, right, Ludwig? And so
I don't
that is
understand.
exactly what you were saying. So you should be happy.
He took over
It's
my
relatively better
He
than
took
it
over my
was.
room and now it's his piano practice room in his stream setup room.
Yeah, but there's less gear in it now, and you should
There's
be happy.
less gear.
Yeah,
And,
that's good for
your
me.
shit to stream is still there.
I know because I tried using it. I couldn't because it's not my stuff anymore.
Wait, it's all your stuff. It's literally your stuff.
Wait, it's just a giant yellow monitor.
Are you talking about the CRT?
Yeah.
The CRT is the only thing in that room
And a
that you would have to move.
It's funny. It's funny. The
And
part,
why-
the
why
part
do
where I
I-
agree with Dubbin is that it's a comically large CRT. Like you can't
really
walk in and just put it aside.
Dubbin can't move the CRT.
Oh, that's a beast
You
argument.
haven't, you
That's a
haven't
beast
been down
argument.
in the gym very much
Dude,
lately.
he's got
so-
you on the ropes right now.
Hey, me
crazy, bro.
No, me
That's
and
a
Miles will
fact.
move it. Me and Miles will move it.
That's
Just
a
let me
fact.
know. Just let me know. I'll move it. Me and Miles will move it for every Star League because you're struggling to move it. Sounds like.
That's crazy. I have to move it.
Well, it should be easy to move.
Yeah, I just think I thought it would be easier for you to
Okay.
move.
Dubbin, how
makes a
about
lot of
this?
sense.
I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
I move Star League and Penis Star League into the parking lot.
Tense.
So wait, so first of all,
Cookout?
there's Aiden Star League, which is the melee tournament that happens in the warehouse. And then
Also, your leak. That's a leak, by the way.
What?
why?
People don't. That's not public information. You know that. I've kept it quiet,
Oh, that it's
but
here.
we can leak it. Yeah.
Sure.
And then Nick wants to start Penis Star League.
Penis Star League has begun. Is the way I
So
would
Nick
say it.
started Penis Star League without telling me.
Well,
He started
explain-
it.
Well, hey, not everything needs to go through the boss man.
If
all
it
right? Kill
happens
yourself.
here, it does.
Okay, didn't realize that. Continue.
And so the way I find out about it is Nick goes, "So you heard about Penis Star League?"
Can you explain what Penis Star League is?
Yeah, so we bought 10 Xboxes and we set them all up at here.
Xbox
And
what?
we 360s.
Yeah.
And we've been playing Modern Warfare 2 together
For Penis Star League.
for Penis Star League. Yeah, that's about it.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then he just like, "You want to see it?" And I was like, "I've just lost control of this place. This is
You never once tried to grasp control of it.
yeah, but when you find out you've lost it, it's different. There's a different era.
Do you want me to do something about it?
I want you to get good at the fucking piano because I don't want it to be here if you're not going to be as ass.
Okay.
Well,
That-
look,
yeah, it's
you want
a
to hear my
signal.
argument?
I'm shit.
I tried to grasp this place. I tried arguably harder than anyone. I mapped out every room. I said how we should renovate each room and use each room. That was supposed to be a production setup. No one else wanted to do it. No one else wanted to do any of the shit I planned.
That's so.
And then I look this way. That's Aiden's Goon Cave. I look that way. There's a basketball. And I'm like, I give up.
I like how the idea looks at one basketball.
One basketball.
We just have a basketball.
Yeah, it looks just lonely.
No, I'm excited for Penis Star League. Which when does it operate? Like when he?
Oh, you think you get to know that?
Yes.
You think you get to know
When
when
does
PSL?
Penis Star
Oh,
League-
he gets to know. Oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah, show up Tuesday. We'll all be there.
Everyone will be there, man.
Everyone's gonna be there.
Okay, I'll be
Everyone
there.
should
Show
Tuesday.
up like
Penis
dress
Star League.
nice too.
I will dress nice at PSL Tuesday.
And then you got to go PSL.
I will, and then you guys all show up.
You come to SSL?
We also are considering the Nerds Gummy Cluster Invitational.
Okay.
That is the other name.
All right. I like that.
You guys are funny, man. Oh shit.
And you guys are playing. They're playing fucking Modern Warfare.
Dude, we were playing
3v3.
3v3 Snipes headquarters on Scrapyard. It was intense. Everyone's yelling at each other. Nick King screamed at me. It was.
Yingo showing up.
Yeah, you can go
This
show
is the
them.
last night.
Yeah, he's going to Penis Star League.
You skipping ball
He's supposed
for
to be
this.
your
No,
eyes
no, it
and
wasn't last night.
he is supposed to be your eyes and ears too. So it's bad. that
It
you
wasn't
don't
last night, but I texted Yingling at like 10 p.m. And I said, "Hey, man, you want to come to the office?" He's like, "Why?" And I explained. He's like, "You're fucking with me." He shows up that late and stays until like 3 a.m.
Oh my god, they're gaming in here until 3 a.m.
No one's working
You
anymore.
letting them get away with that?
No one's working.
I'm not
anymore.
working.
Hey, I'm not saying you.
You said no one, to be
yeah,
clear.
that's true. No one's working. That's fucking.
But I
facts.
hear you say it sounds lit.
No one's working anymore. They're just PSLing all over each other. Liberals fucking PSLing.
Dude, at Star League, the most recent one, there were a lot of people for the Division 2 event, and Miles parked in the front and got blocked in by somebody. And there is a white forward edge that has been parked and is blocking. And there's not that many people at this event. So Josh and Miles start to do the rounds, and they're asking every single person at Star League, "Hey, do you own a forward edge, a white forward edge?" And Josh, Josh is his little charming self bouncing around, and he goes, there's a tournament set going on in that room. It's like Steech versus Franz, really intense. Game ends, Steech loses, and then who's the only person who hasn't been asked at this point? Josh pops in, I'm sorry, Steech, I know you just lost. Do you happen to drive a Ford Edge? And Steech goes, no. And then this has been repeated for 40 minutes. They do these circles. Everybody in the building knows that there's a Ford Edge blocking Miles in.
Yeah.
And then finally, after 40 minutes has passed, Salami, who's been sitting next to commentary and has heard people go around the whole time, stands up and says to Miles, somebody is blocking you in? He's like, yeah, we've been looking for the past 40 minutes. And Salami's like, oh, that's me. And keep in mind, this is like a 600 square foot space.
This is you when you look at your phone.
Yeah, but the difference is he's looking at his phone. Salami's just so high.
Salami's just looking at people talking to him.
Yeah, he's like actually in the conversation.
Dude,
I would never. For 40 minutes.
Last week, it was we were doing like an ad read, and Zipper comes out and explains to us a bunch of
This
stuff.
is so different. This is you just. I understand.
No. But it was crazy because usually I'm the guy who jumps on you, right? But Zipper's explaining this stuff for like a minute straight. You're on your phone. And then we try to do the ad read. Zipper goes into the Zipper realm, and then you come back into the real world, and then you look up at the slide, and then you're like, we're doing an ad read, and then I'm like, did you hear anything Zipper just said? And you're like, no. And Zipper from out there is like, that's crazy. And at that point, I knew.
Crazy.
At that point, I knew I wasn't crazy.
I spent a minute in the phone dimension.
That's all right.
He goes into the dimension
as you acknowledge
like
it.
Code Lyoko. And he comes out
Going
more
into the phone
powerful.
dimension for 40 minutes
You got
as my friend is trapped.
It is crazy.
I will say you got a Code Lyoko shaped head.
What is it? Oh,
I don't watch hip hop, but I agree with you.
I don't watch hip hop.
It's a good show.
Aiden, how much do you think you're paying every month in subscriptions?
Well,
Wrong.
I know
You're
how much I
wrong.
pay
You're wrong.
per month in subscriptions because I use Rocket Money. And over 74% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about.
Do you know how many subscriptions you're paying for?
700.
It's probably more.
What?
It's probably more.
Even more.
Dude, no.
700. What could possibly be in this?
It's a lot of
Get to that later.
porn.
I actually did this week. I found out I was still paying for Xbox Game Pass and I haven't used it like once.
You don't
And
have-
I also had been paying $15 a month for refrag.gg so I can practice CS lineups. Haven't played CS in like 3 months.
Wow.
Well, look, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. And I like using it just to look at your net worth. It's kind of nice to sync all your accounts and then be like, oh, that's how much money I have or don't have.
You can even link your like PayPal and like other stuff like that. And
I
it
like
tracks
using
everything.
I like using it because it can cancel things. And I am a woke.
And you
and I'm a woke soldier.
You're just sort of like drawn to that cancels.
Yeah, anything that cancels other things or persons. I am a soldier in the woke army.
Mm-hmm.
And if you also take part in woke activities,
then you might like Rocket Money. You could go to rocketmoney.com/theyard where you could cancel.
that's what I'm talking about.
Your unwanted subscriptions. And Rocket Money will do it for you.
Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/theyard.
Hulu did it for me.
That's rocketmoney.com/theyard to lower your bills and grow your savings. And now I'm gonna grow Aiden up to be a man.
What?
I'm gonna grow you up to be a man.
We're gonna grow
by
you-
parenting you.
What do you think of my hair like this?
Oh,
What do you think of it like this?
the Rocket Money is not going to like that.
Rocket Money, do you like my hair like this?
They're like, dude, we already...
You couldn't save it with Rocket Money.
They'd pay us less because there's a bald guy on here already.
Don't cancel your Finn subscription.
Just keep that one,
Keep that
man.
one.
That's
It's
another
thick.
thing with Rocket Money. You can keep the ones you need. Like he should keep the ones he needs.
All right, let's get back to
I had
it.
them cancel that one.
I don't like you.
God. Yeah, you had a great birthday party, man.
You have fun. Dovin came to my birthday.
That's crazy.
I
Dovin came to my
ran
birthday.
his shit, bro, all night.
came
Not
to where
your
we
shit
live?
specifically. I ran. Yeah.
Oh, he was on the bags.
I ran on the back. So another continuation in these two just don't care about the sanctity of birthdays. Aiden and Slime didn't show up for Nick's birthday.
Type shit.
That's-
Who did?
I messaged
I did.
him.
I've never.
What is that? What is that?
It's a day one road dog, I hear.
I think I hear day one road dog.
He's scamping around.
Aiden has no excuse. I have no shame.
You know what? I was kicking it with my new Southern frat boy friends, so fucking eat shit.
Cool.
He's
They
saying,
say what's on
and
their
they're
mind.
cool.
he's saying that word. He's playing, you know, Picto on the Nintendo Switch. It's actually really fun and deep.
Binding of
It's
Isaac.
actually really fun and deep if you play Picto.
No.
And I'm running
Right.
cornhole, and I have to give a special shout out to Yan for fucking me over
Oh no.
because I'm running cornhole bags all night. I go 4-0. I'm playing electric. I make a bet with Yan. I say, if you lose, you have to buy a bright pink neon shirt and come to basketball in it. He shows up to basketball. Guess what? Not wearing a bright pink neon shirt.
How much
Bro,
time
you know
did
he woke up
have?
at 1 p.m. that day.
didn't have enough time.
He had 3 days, 72 hours.
That's a lot of
no
time.
excuse.
He had
that's more
72
time
hours,
than I thought.
and he comes and he goes, I have a good excuse. My parents are in town. And I'm like, you didn't have any time to go to Target? And he goes, Target closed at like midnight near me. I'm like,
That's an argument for
None
you,
of this
bro.
is
Why
adding
would
up.
you say that?
None of this is adding
That's
up.
Doc saying, yeah, inappropriately.
Wait, is he saying? Is he trying to say
Just
that?
don't say that.
Is he trying to say that like the party we had ended after midnight?
I think he's just trying to say like that's the only time he had ever is when his parents were asleep and that's when he could sneak out to fucking.
But yeah, it's not trustworthy.
And well, now he owes me 2 weeks.
Of
Oh,
pink
and,
shirt.
and,
2 weeks
and
in
there's
pink
interest.
shirt?
This keeps going up.
And it'll go 3.
Yeah, it would
and
look
it'll
great
go
in a
4.
pink shirt. This isn't
It's
even
not
an
even.
outfit.
God, he would
And
look-
I literally said it's not even a punishment. I just want you to have to do the act because it's kind of annoying to go buy this.
Imagine him in a sundress though. Fuck.
Yen, Yen in a sundress?
Chill.
Just sinking a fucking 3?
Just thinking a 3 and running back.
He did famously doesn't
Back
shoot
on D,
threes.
Ian. Good shit.
Sundress basketball.
I've been such a fucking nationalist this past week.
What does
Yeah,
that
for
mean?
the wrong
I'm
countries.
yelling at my screen for the Olympics every day.
The Olympics is a hype. I'm learning this for the first time.
Dude, Noah Lyles?
No,
That was tight.
I'm going crazy watching this shit
and his
live.
nails are painted. So what now, Republican
What's
Party?
up, you Republican fucks?
I bet what up, Liberal Party? I bet he's cheating with the nail polish. I bet there's all sorts of steroids in the polish, and it's like feeding through his fingers,
That's why you see him biting.
and he runs.
Yeah.
quick.
I only saw the epic memes. The Turkish man.
Oh yeah, the gun shit.
That's pretty
No,
funny.
I'm like counting the medal race, and I will say it's funny us Americans because the NBC coverage they put the rankings of who has the most medals,
Yeah.
and we're not first in gold, but they put us first because we have the most
We have the
overall.
most medals.
Let's go.
I
I'm
hate the way they do it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
It's obviously everyone knows it's wrong.
NBA, dude, US. Growing up in Canada and watching the Olympics in Canada, you realize how fucking dog shit the TV coverage is of Olympics in the US, because they only play like replays of events that Americans were in
Yeah.
and like happen to be at, instead of just playing events that might be live at the time.
They skip a lot of live
And-
events in
and
lieu of like
they-
replays.
So when imagine you're a kid in Canada in 2008 and you're watching this with your grandparents and you're actually watching the Olympics, and then you go home and all you see is Michael Phelps highlights for hours. And it's like, I just want to watch the fucking event.
I was going to like the YouTube coverage of it, and there was a playlist by who's covering it? It's like NBC or something.
Yeah, let me see.
So it was like must see clips from the Olympics. I was like, oh, I'll just watch all of these, and that'll probably get me through all the most exciting moments. I watched all of them, and I was like, that's cool. It was a lot of Americans, and then I was just like, I mean, is that the only events that have happened so far? Is these like 4 or 5 events? I scroll up to there's all videos. I'm like, what the fuck? There's so many events that happened, like across the board.
They know where their bread's buttered, man.
Yeah.
They know the average American citizen doesn't know where the fuck Turkmenistan is.
They don't give a fuck about the Chinese versus Korean badminton finals. They don't give a fuck about that.
You watch
tight,
Yuto?
Yuto Horigome getting
you
a
watched-
second.
I watched Yuto.
Did he sweep?
Getting his what's
What'd you say, Dan?
second gold?
Oh, his second. I think he got second.
Did he sweep?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Crushed.
beast.
He went
Americans
nasty on it.
got silver and
Not just-
bronze.
Wait, who was our
I
American
just
skaters?
watched, man.
Nyjah.
I just
and
Elijah Houston.
Who's the second guy?
I forget.
Nyjah got third, so he placed under his seed probably.
What's the most whack
Sam
Olympic event?
Smith.
The one
esports.
Okay,
No, it
besides
doesn't
that.
count because they don't give medals
Most
for
whack
that.
event.
Like, what's one that if they cut, everyone would be like, yeah,
I need to
that makes sense.
This is not an answer to your question. Just something I've been thinking about. I need to understand fencing better because when I watch it, I am not entertained, and I feel like I should be.
I asked. There's a yard fan who said this, and no one else. Reach out to Nick, explain this because I made fun of fencing and said it was like melee one time, someone who's like, I've been fencing for 6 years. It is like Melee. I also play Melee. Let me explain why.
I imagine it's just pure neutral.
It's really cool.
It's pure neutral and counterplay.
I think I don't like the I don't know, the coverage of it. It's like so far
You don't
away.
like their
And
little
it's hard to see.
I do think the camera angles are weird, but I think they move so quickly across. Maybe you know, one of my favorite new sports is fucking canoeing.
Not rowing?
No,
different?
it's literally like a race, and they're all going down.
Is it the rapids one that they added
They're
in?
going down. Maybe it's kayak. They're going down fucking rapids, and they're all like fucking like hitting each other.
Oh shit!
And they have to like go around shit and like push somebody. It's fire.
It's like the Mario Party 4 mini
yeah, it's literally
I
like the
think
Mario Party
pommel
4
horse
game.
is boring as fuck.
the
Gymnastics?
They do the thingy on
The long like pole thing, and it has like 2 handles on it.
Yeah.
And, like, I think it's so boring.
But
it's like obviously a feat of
you're
crazy
not,
human
you're
strength.
not removing that one.
Why? Because it was like the Greeks.
Because
did it.
it's gymnastics.
It's impressive. It's gymnastics. It's a legacy one.
Well, but you could. I mean, I'm just saying theoretically, if you removed one, which would make the least uproar?
The fast walking. 100%.
Fast walking is an event?
That's in the Olympics.
It's an
Rich,
Olympic
can you look
sport.
up fast walking?
It's an Olympic sport, and it's a fucking scam. So if you talk to somebody, it obviously got like a little populace in Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Brian Krasinski, not Brian.
Brian
Cranston.
Krasinski.
Brian, what's his name?
Ted
Cranston.
Kaczynski.
Brian
Bryan
Cranston.
Cranston?
Yeah.
No, you did Jim from The Office.
Yeah. But anyway, the idea of the sport
Just find a video of fast
is you're
walking.
not allowed to run. You have to walk. And the way they do it is you always have like 1 foot
One foot's
down.
always- no,
That's
no.
not what they do.
No, it's not 1 foot always down, right? It's a you can't have what is
Both
it?
your feet leaving the ground or something?
Yeah, you can't have both your feet leaving the ground. Yeah, I guess you're right then. I guess you're right.
So anyway, that's what they say it is, at least like
You skip
colloquially.
through.
But they fucking cheat, bro. I saw a clip.
They're running.
No, they're running. They are running.
Wait, what?
I need
They're
a
low key
close-up. I
running.
need a close-up.
There are many close ups if you pause at certain frames.
Oh my god, they're not
Where
running.
both feet are in the air.
Wait, I'm actually locked in. They're not running.
No, I've seen slow mo clips, and I know I sound like a fucking right wing Facebook mom, but I've seen clips of both feet in the air. It's a fucking sham.
I only hate athletes if they don't look like the way I think gender should look. So if there's any fast walkers, if there's any fast walkers that sort of appear, has an appearance to a sex that I don't really agree with,
All right, so
Right.
pack it up. This is the last episode.
And so,
then I'm not on board.
and will love your thoughts on the women's boxing in a moment. But first, that I think if you look up.
That's a run. Look at him
feel like
bounce.
he's
And look at the coverage. They're only showing
Typical Spain.
Hey, Nick, look at the coverage. You're only showing
Get close
far
up.
above
Get
bird's
close
eye
on his
view,
feet.
and they're only showing chest
Rich,
above
find a
tight
shot
shots.
where we're like at their feet.
They don't
level.
show it, Nick, because it's a fucking scam.
Dude. No, there. Look.
No, dude.
I've switched sides. This guy's the most fast walker in the
okay,
world.
can you pause? Can you look up race walk cheating?
Yeah, there's people cheating.
But they didn't get DQ'd.
Oh, well, that's a little fucked
Look
up.
up race walk cheating Olympics 2024 Paris Rule 34, please.
Look up race walk.
It's like the Whitest Kids sketch, but it's just a walk. Race walk. Doing a race walk.
Race walk cheating Paris.
Okay, little exposés.
Not a cheater on this fucking page,
Bro,
dude.
you got to look it up on TikTok. Can you go to TikTok.com?
Oh my God.
Wait,
You're such
what
a
about that
fucking-
TikTok?
Yeah.
Of course you're getting your news from TikTok,
yeah.
The third one, or the first one.
No. Yeah. Click it. Yes.
When I find my Google search.
Race walking cheat at the
Wait, no,
Paris.
actually, just go back.
Cancel the race walk. That's it. No, first one. This is it. Just click that. Yeah.
Watching the race walk the other day in the
Yeah.
Olympics, I kept saying, "Oh, they're running."
This is
they're
crazy,
running,"
'cause
and I'm
it does
correcting
look like
people, "Oh, no,
running."
They're actually walking. They're doing this funny little walk, but on closer inspection.
But on
I-
closer
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yes.
Oh,
It's a scam.
that's it.
It is a scam. That is both feet leaving the ground right there. That is both feet leaving the fucking ground.
What is the point?
There is no fucking point. It's a stupid fucking competition for people to fucking.
This is. I'm gonna make a broad generalization. I think white people made this up because they were losing at running.
They're like, yeah, but I can walk the
Can you look
fastest.
up,
Yeah.
new tab, can you look up official race walk rules? Maybe there's something we don't know.
Yeah, you can run, but you just can't be anything but white.
Hey, that's called the
Oh, there it
election.
is. It's AI. Hold on. Go to an actual. Yeah. Okay. Maintain contact within the ground at all times. Requires the leading leg to be straightened as the foot makes contact with the ground. It must remain straightened until the leg passes under the body.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Ludwig, they're cheating.
I know they're cheating. It's fucking
So
bullshit.
that's the one
Bad
you
sport.
cut.
So what do we do?
The thing
the
I
one you
wanted to
cut.
know was because it looked like they had a straight leg, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just about having a straight leg and not being planted, but it's both. So
sorry.
they're cheating.
They added 2.
I can't. I'm gonna explode.
Dude, you know what we used to do? No. There's a bottle right there. He makes so much money now. He
Not
can
in
just
front
not,
of Rich. We have employees now, man.
That's true, man. You can't do it in front of Rich.
make him turn around.
Make him turn around.
You make him turn around.
Sitting in the HR office, I made him turn around. Well, are we winning?
We're losing to China. I don't know if new medals. We were 19 to 21, losing to China. I think we might lose to China overall.
That's fine, man. They
not
got way
fine.
more people.
Wait,
man.
overall, like in medals or in
Golds.
golds? In golds. Are we second place?
Yeah. It's no one else is close.
I love that.
For this Olympics or all time?
All time, U.S. crushes by like a country mile, but it's always China or U.S. At
You
least since
fucking
like
rule.
You know what's
Beijing.
hype is speed climbing. That one's hype.
Disagree.
No, it's not. No, let me disagree.
Why do you disagree?
Because it's like a very set path. It's not interesting to watch.
Dude, it's so fucking. They're racing side by side.
I think it's very impressive, but I just think it's not that like fun to watch. I don't like looking at it with my eyes.
Do you think he's wrong? To
I think blood is wrong. I think blood is wrong.
It's because it's like what, like fucking 6 seconds or some shit.
Yeah, it's about.
It would
usually
be-
the routes are about.
Oh, do you want it to be slow climbing?
4 to 8 seconds.
It's
You wanna
just
be
so
slower for you?
fast, bro.
And when you're in the finals, and sometimes like they're about to reach, and one person's foot slips, and they fall down, and the other person touches the timer, and it's over. Bah.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe that's cool.
I think it's hard for you to find joy.
No, I found so much joy watching. I watched for fucking hours canoeing.
You've always been an
You
Olympics
find joy
guy.
at the bottom of a tub of edibles.
I find joy in little things.
so
When's the
fast.
last time you ate a little cookie snack for you? A little edible.
I was gonna say I had banana bread yesterday. I don't know, maybe.
Did you actually make any
two.
of the cookies for my birthday?
I made all of them, Nick.
You didn't actually do it though. What? Was it you or Cutie? Be real. I'll believe whatever you say next. Whatever you say is now my reality.
And you won't look into it any further.
No. I will not. Not only will I
It was
not.
me.
No,
It was me.
hold on.
It was me.
I gotta tell you the details. Not only will I not look into it any further, I won't believe anything told to me otherwise.
What about if evidence that you see with your eyes?
Nope.
You'll just say
I will
that's
say.
not
I will
real.
say this is a farce
This is
So-
a doctor.
because Dubbin told me otherwise.
So anything I say, you will believe right now.
About the cookies.
The cookies were made.
say it, man.
Just say it.
Okay, fine. The cookies were made by Donald Trump, who's not actually Donald Trump. It's a doppelganger. The real Donald Trump died years ago.
Sorry, guys. I went away for a second. What happened?
Nothing, man. Nothing, man. We're
No,
talking
you're
about
just
the
watching it
election.
catching up on speed walking?
Yeah, speed
The
walking.
craziest dream.
Yeah, no, man.
Was it a dream? I don't
You're
know.
good. You're good, bro. Chill. You're good.
Do you think we're gonna get some angry speed walkers in the comments?
I would love to throw down with some speedwalkers and see them defend
I
that.
could be gold in that this year.
No.
We could all.
The mile
no?
time for the speed walk is.
I would just cheat.
It's sub 6. You can't run a
Sub
sub
6 to speed walking?
You can't run
That's
faster
just
than they speed walk.
running.
Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy.
that-
Sub 6.
And I'm not saying for 1 mile. I'm saying
Well, that's because
for,
they're running.
for a 10K, they average sub 6.
That's what I'm saying. They're just running. And that's a great running time. I'll say it.
So the best speed walker in the world can outwalk my dead sprint.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, your long distance sprint.
oh, I'm saying, yeah. I
Probably
guess
not 100 meters, I assume. You can be faster.
Let's fucking go.
You still got that. You
But they're
still
all
got
cheating,
that.
bro. I'm
They're
with
all
you now.
cheating.
I'm on your
When's
side.
the Olympics over?
August 11th. It's like a week. Next
Who
Sunday, I
makes
think.
money on the Olympics? Is there like a company that
The
owns it?
IOC, International Olympic Committee.
Who owns that? Where is that? Is it
the IOC?
It's no, but like what country is that registered?
don't
Aren't
think
they? They're in like
incorporated.
Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Hoarding their Nazi gold.
But I think it's
making
like
the
a-
Olympics again.
I don't think it's like a country is running it specifically. It's like a very multinational
the
corporation.
money goes somewhere, man.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
does
yeah,
it
yeah.
go?
Well,
To the committee.
It goes to
owns
the
the
people
committee?
who work
The
there.
fucking
It doesn't go back to the government.
There is not some sort of international floating non-sovereign body that just exists. that
Yeah,
this
but
is
like
incorporated in.
operating.
This is what a
they
company
probably
is.
operate where like they
You have to be incorporated for a company to be recognized by a
Yeah, but
state.
like, but you don't.
Probably
But Amazon makes a shit ton of money. You don't go. Where's that money go? America.
Oh, it does. It's an American
in a
corporation.
roundabout way, some of it does, but most of it they just
pay
keep.
taxes. They pay taxes on their corporation. That revenue goes
I
to the
think I
American
might
government.
pay more taxes than them.
Maybe, but they're playing the American game.
Sure,
right?
But
So
that's
who-
I'm
There's
playing,
probably
the IOC's playing the Swiss game.
an IOC company set up somewhere.
Where is IOC incorporated? I think this is important.
She's probably playing League of Legends right now.
They got
It is Switzerland, dude.
But that's just to dodge taxes.
I think Swiss people pay taxes.
I think Swiss companies have
All I do is make cheese.
been generous.
Dude, that's gross. We should wrest control of the IOC from Switzerland.
Yeah, probably
why
be better
don't
in
we-
America's hands.
I don't think that's
We'd probably do really good stuff with it.
I think
America is
it
weird for the Olympics because the government doesn't even fund any of the Olympians at all. It's all privatized. So there's zero, like most other countries.
Most of our shit is privatized.
I know, but so why would the American?
When we make guns and missiles, that's privatized.
I know, but you're saying the Americans should wrest control. Well, it's privatized, but that's also funded by
it's
the
because
government.
they
That's subsidized.
don't need to provide funding to be a metal contender.
Yeah, but then we
most
wouldn't
of-
wrest control.
But I think we should.
Why?
Not even the government. I want the state of Rhode Island
Okay, that's a
To
weak
be
state.
where-
wrest control
to
from
be the
Switzerland.
IOC
That is a
base.
weak state, man.
Well, I wanted to be unique.
Name 2 cities in Rhode Island.
Fuck. The magician I saw in Vegas at Evo was from there.
Easy. 1, Quahog.
Quahog.
Okay, 2.
Dude, he said a city, and I'm like, that's a funny city name.
It's the capital.
Yeah.
Capital of Rhode Island.
Where else does Peter Griffin go?
He doesn't
Doesn't
go
he start-
anywhere. Pretoria with that one episode. What'd you say?
He knows it.
No, I don't know. Can you name
I
one?
don't.
New England boy?
Yeah, I got you, Providence.
Oh, it was Providence.
Oh, that's the easy one.
Rhode Island's about as big as the back of my nutsack. It's so small.
It is tiny.
Why
Yeah.
did we make it a state?
Because I don't know. I think back then we just had like, the original colonies.
We should do something with Rhode Island. We should
We're
finish it.
doing a lot with it. It's not like
We
it's
should complete it. We
it
should
is-
end it. Yeah.
It's not like a Lego set.
We should make it just a big mall.
We should roll it up like a puzzle.
It's so small.
A big mall people go to, like
That's actually
Like a
pretty cool. What if we
pilgrimage?
made the whole thing a Dave and Buster's?
The American Dave and Buster's.
Or like a round one.
and
Probably
everyone
better.
who lives there has to work at the round one.
Yeah.
Actually,
Rhode
dude,
Island.
I think Mr. Beast is close to buying Rhode Island.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. He's off the map
Lost
now.
some equity. Lost some equity. He did.
But I think
Is,
that'd be
is that
cool.
the only thing people are mad at him for? Is that someone said that he faked videos?
No, there's the whole thing. He was
No,
in
it
the,
was like a long ass video.
he was in the Discord with Ava Tyson.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
part.
There's
Yeah,
like
what's
10
that?
That's like
different
the more
things.
important thing to be upset at him about.
No, I think if you ask different people, they'd be upset at like the lotteries. Some would be upset at the faking videos and some would be upset at that.
That's interesting.
But I think it's like a multi-headed animal. Like
Yeah.
a hydra.
I just learned about the whole lottery laws thing. I think we should do a lottery.
You know what I did once is
what's
so
the-
over COVID I had the commentary cup where I had a bunch of commentators play Melee and I hosted the tournament online, and I did a raffle where I gave away a copy of Melee, but that was technically illegal, so I just did
You
a
gave
raffle.
it away to subs?
Yeah.
Yep,
and
that's
'cause
legal.
It's paid, right?
Yeah.
What are you
And-
talking about?
Same thing.
Same thing. But
You
this should be
can't. You
city.
can't spend money. You can't have someone spend money to do a giveaway where there's someone who wins
Right
because
here,
that is
officer.
because that is the structure of a lottery.
Yeah, unless it's state sanctioned.
And then the state can just do it because they get the money and they're happy.
And states use that gambling revenue because it is gambling to pay for education.
Wait, so I feel like so many school fundraisers and shit.
No, well, a fundraiser is different because
if
it's
there's
not
a-
because it's not luck or chance based on receiving the thing usually.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, let me give you an
You can
example.
do a competition. It's different.
Yeah, hear me out.
At
I'll hear you
a
out.
school fundraiser that I remember, you could pay, so you would like donate to the fundraiser, and then if you donated to the fundraiser, then you would get a ticket,
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah,
the ticket
yeah.
could win you like a gift basket. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Is that not chill?
Nah, that's probably a crime. Book them.
If you pay for it,
You get more tickets the more money you.
Yeah, you can buy more.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
I wonder if it counts as a competition.
No,
it's an illegal lottery, but there's
think it's
a
for sure.
shitload of these
It's the
going
same
on every
thing, I
day.
think.
It is up to
that happens at every basketball game in America.
it is up to the state police or the municipal police to like charge them.
I mean, even the biggest committers of this crime was like Omaze.
Maybe it also matters where the profit's going. Because if it's a charity,
No.
didn't that change it?
No,
Oh.
because you're paying to receive
Oh.
something based on a chance.
Okay, it's legal if they have, in most places like this probably don't, a way to enter without purchase necessary.
Yes, yeah, that's a sweepstakes.
No
So
purchase necessary.
that's what they need.
Yeah.
Also, it depends on every state.
But my high school basketball game had it, and I don't think you could be like, hey, where's the no purchase necessary way?
Yeah, also my
And then
uncle was giving out free hugs once.
Yo,
What does that have to do with
This
this?
is essentially called rules lawyering, where you're just like, actually, you can't do something like that. And it's like, all right, call the fucking cops then. And if you're gonna make a cop sit and do a police report when all they want to do is shoot a dog in the head,
If 90% of the gross receipts, not the gross ones, from these raffles go to benefit charitable purposes.
That's what I said, right?
To the IOC.
okay, what? That's
fucking
good.
go.
Well, let's give it to the IOC.
Let's give it to the IOC.
Oh, the charity of Switzerland.
Yeah.
After all they did. Which was
After all they
nothing.
did.
Can't think of anything they did.
They held
when
on
they
to some assets.
when they shot down Allied planes in the war.
When did they do that?
When they flew over Switzerland.
Sounds unlikely.
Isn't that crazy?
I
they
didn't-
shot everyone.
Anyone who flew over?
And that's what it takes to be neutral.
That's what it is.
I guess like the real mogul mail back in the day.
Switzerland.
Yeah, they would take both sides equally.
And then they said, you know what? We don't like geopolitics.
do you think Switzerland's going to crash out soon?
Not even close.
Swiss crash out.
Is the Swiss crash out coming?
I hope so. I can only dream.
I was thinking about getting into that shooting sport that everyone's memeing about.
That's one of the ones. It's like esports. It's like games.
It looks
You're like,
fun as hell.
I could do that.
I'm like, I could get into it at least. I don't know if I go to the Olympics, but I get into it.
I think I have the brain worm where I'm like, I see the Turkish man with the gun, and I'm like, I could probably be better than that guy.
Wasn't he in the military though?
Who cares?
I mean, he just has more training.
No.
Bro, I've been playing Call of Duty since day dot. I've been training my whole life.
Do you think at a gun range you would be a better aimer than
Already
the
had
rest of
this
us?
conversation.
Than the rest of you because of my experience.
Yeah, in Call of Duty.
We've already done it.
Well, let's see
in
if he
an
answers the
episode of The
same.
Yard.
Let's see if he answers the same.
We've done it in the episode.
Yes, we've like talked. It was like a 10-minute conversation.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do.
Did he say yeah last time?
Yes.
I definitely beat you three.
Okay. And then I said, I grew up shooting guns. I think I'd be better.
I'm guessing that I didn't say anything.
I probably said I don't like shooting guns. I'm afraid of shooting guns because that's kind of true.
Really?
Like real guns, I don't like the feeling. It makes
I'm
me feel weird.
afraid.
But maybe if I shot one, I get a taste for blood. Maybe it would change everything.
You would. You'd like it. It's just it's like primal. That's why we
I
like
don't know
them.
if that's the right word.
It is primal.
I don't
it's
think
like
there's
a
anything
big
primal
shooty,
about
like
I think shooting a gun is primal.
I don't
Have
think
you
so
done
at
it?
all.
I think by definition it wouldn't be primal.
Have you done it?
No.
I've done
Alright,
it.
so I
I've done
do.
it. I've done it.
Well, I do think it is primal. And
I
you-
don't think it
What
is.
part would be
Choose your
of,
destiny.
of using a mechanical device
My guess is
would
that
be primal.
the idea of control would
It's
probably be
the
primal.
idea of controlling like there is this sense of you have this powerful item that makes a boom and then destroys something in its path. It just feels normal.
I would say that's the corruption of man.
No, weapons. Well, maybe. Did we divert from divinity when we stopped becoming apes? I don't think we did.
I think
I think we
it's-
invented divinity.
It's
when we
primal
were-
when you're
Please play
taking
it
a
out.
shit and you lean
what I
forward
was
over your
thinking.
thighs.
No,
That's primal.
that's no. So you're saying it's primal to lean forward when you shit, but it's man to back up and lean back.
And use a bidet.
What about sitting on it the way he sits on the opposite way? Is that
That's
the
primal.
other way around. That's not primal,
That's primal.
dude.
Swipe
That is-
to sit on that thing. How
That
about
is
that?
that is Voltaire.
How about that for an ad?
No, we're good. We're good.
wait? Let's
I
use
thought you
that.
wanted to sell units.
We're good.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
That's a good idea.
We stopped.
We're done now. Yay!
He killed the bidet company.
Swipe to a spray on that thing.
Yeah, spray on that butt of yours. We should get the Hawk Tuah girl on here on the podcast. We should get her on the we should get her on the podcast. We should get her on the podcast.
We're too late.
We should get her on the
On the
podcast.
podcast?
I saw her on what's his name?
Bill Maher.
Yeah, that was bad.
He was like
she was
creeping
on
on her.
Bill Maher.
Dude, he was like creeping
Is this
on her.
real?
Yeah, he was like saying like you should do
he's
like a
like-
sex podcast.
He's like, so what's it like to be beautiful? He's like
It's
saying stuff
crazy.
like that.
Yeah,
and she's
and I
like,
think-
oh.
It's his podcast where he smokes, right?
Yeah, he's like epically like detached and casually indifferent, and he like smokes. It's like Tim Pool for old guys.
He just rips a blunt. He gets a guest on who drinks like a high noon slowly, which is what she was doing. And then he fucking assaults them.
It's just like, dude, it's this like boomer.
verbally.
It's this post-retirement version of what like guys think is cool, and it's so fucking lame. It's the same thing Elon does with his like musket and his fucking Diet Coke caffeine.
Nah,
Second,
because that's cool.
The day I turned 30, man cave and a show like that. That's what I am transitioning into.
God, dude.
And you guys are bye-bye.
Box ticket.
I don't talk to you anymore.
Let's just actually, once we're all 30, we transition this into the man cave.
I'm gonna make a show called High Gaming where it's just bad, but I'm enjoying it more.
This ain't, dude. This ain't your mother's stream. All right, this ain't your stream for a
This
little
ain't for
kitty.
kids. No kiddos out here.
No kitties out here, dude. I played a fuck. What was it? I played a Dragunov on Tekken who had the most insane Dr. Disrespect cosmetic that I'd have ever seen in my life. It was like I was playing against Doc himself.
What is it?
Just a character.
Oh,
in
it looked like
Tekken.
Doc?
Yeah, and you can customize pretty heavily. And they made a Doc.
What was her name?
I forget, but me and Mike was watching me stream in the Discord, and he was like, "Dude, that's Doc," and I'm like, "I have to win." And
DC if adult.
and I did, and then I won and done, and I left.
Fucking go, dude.
So take that, checkers, man.
That was justice for the world that day.
Beating a fucking purple right Dragunov.
By the way, we started recording D&D.
Little
yeah.
egg for them at the end.
We started recording it, so, you know, that'll come.
One word from everyone to describe how it went. Starting with Aiden.
Juicy.
It was good.
Oh my god.
It was good.
That's it?
You said one word.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't one word.
No,
You
I
said
said-
it was good.
No.
The one word is-
I said it's good.
Good?
It's good.
That's a contraction.
It's not a contraction.
No contractions.
It's not a
good.
contraction.
S apostrophe good. It's good.
Good.
Which is 3 words. It is good.
Good.
Okay. It's fun.
No, he's a little bit of a fucking rebel.
Stinky.
Stinky.
In a good way. Stinky slanted
No,
good.
I'm really excited. I actually posted about it in the subreddit.
Yeah.
I let everyone know that I'm excited. I think it's really fun.
and it's right on time.
Right on time.
It's right on time. And you can see all of it available right now in the premium episode. We have it all available right now. If you
And when it comes
subscribe
out,
right,
the price of the Patreon is going to go up 5,000%.
so
Price
you
of the
need to
brick went
buy
up,
it.
bitch. We're in a recession now. You saw what happened.
And also, Aiden is bisexual. Only one of the things we said in the past 5 minutes is true.
So you got to join now.
To find out which
You're
one.
left behind. All
Find
right.
out.
Well, that's been the yard.
Was I
That's
faking it the whole time?
I hope the recession's fake, actually. All right, bye.
I just hate these people who just say things.
And that
They just say things. And they just, because I, out of respect for the other people around me, when I'm talking about something serious, I just think.